Hello dear friends, my name is Konstantin. In this series of short lessons we talk about JSight API language, which helps you to specify your APIs in pretty simple and concise way. And today I'll tell you how to specify extended HTTP resource tree, and we will specify a full-fledged CRUD API. Let's start. As usual, I will use JSight online editor, which you can find on editor.jsight.io. In the previous lesson, we stopped with this example where we have an API with two requests, get/cats and get/cats/id. So let's fulfill this with another request and make a full-fledged CRUD API which helps you to manage all your cats entities. To do this, we have to add a method add a cat. It would be post cats add a new cat. And in this case, this method will have a request body. So we have to write a directive request, child directive request. And in the body of this child directive, we will write a reference to a cat type. And this will respond with 200 status code and with some result type. And let's define this type result. It's an operation result. This operation result tells us about the status of the successful operation, and it can have values created or updated or deleted according to the rule enum, which we have used here. Now we have created a method for adding a new cat, so let's create a new method for updating a cat. You see that this method for updating a cat is very similar to the method of adding a new cat. You have a reference to the type cat in the requests body and a reference to the type result in the 200s body. Now let's add another method for deleting a cat. In the delete method, we don't have to describe request body, we just ask to delete some cat with some ID, and we just get the result of this deletion. That's it, we just have described a full-fledged API with 5 methods for managing your cats. And now I want to tell you about 2 tricks which can help you to make your API description even more concise. The first trick is the following. If you have a schema which is just a reference to some user type, or just an array of references to some user type, then you can move this reference or this array of references from the body of the directive to the first parameter of this directive. Let me show it to you. For example, on line 5 we have a reference to the cat type. So we can move it to the first parameter of this directive, like this, request space cat. And you see that nothing changed, so let's do this trick to other directives. You see that using this trick makes your API description even nicer than before. Now I will show you the second trick, and to do this I will open this API in another window. Maybe you have noticed that every time you use an HTTP method directive, for example post or get, you have to specify the path parameter after it. And this path parameter duplicates in different places. To avoid this, you can use the directive URL. Let me show how to use it. You see that I have specified the path /cats only on line 3 as the first parameter of the directive URL, and the directives post on line 4 and get on line 7, they don't have the path parameter, and now they are children of the directive URL. Let's do the same thing with other directives. You see that using the second trick, we have made our API even more better than before. When you describe your API's resource tree, you can use any of this method, either with directive URL or without directive URL. But I recommend you to use the first method without directive URL in real projects, and use the second method with directive URL when you just design an API or you're just making a draft. That's all for today. Don't forget that you can move the reference to a type from the body of the directive to the first parameter of the directive. Look, now cat is in the body of the directive, and now it is in the parameter of the directive. And don't forget that you can use two methods, with URL and without URL directive, to describe your API resource tree. If you need more detailed information on this topic, you always can go to Docs Quick Help. Quick Help is my favorite page. And to click on URL, and for example to get directive. And there you'll find detailed information in specification. You'll find the links to the corresponding documentation below this video. And also I share this code, save it in the JSight cloud. And the second code. You will find both links below this video. If you like JSight API, please like this video, and also please go to our GitHub page and give us a star. It motivates us a lot. The link to the GitHub page is also below this video. Thank you very much. See you later in our next lessons. Bye.